Evcol.
Night Army by Fortier.
The noise woke me from a sound sleep. I sat up on my bunk and thought I could hear voices. Lots of voices. Hundreds of them. I tried to clear my head. It was after midnight, and the hooch was quiet. I put on my pants and boots, and went over to the mosquito netting above the wall slats. I looked through them, and in the far distance, by the edge of the jungle, I could see campfires. Dozens of them. What the hell was that all about? I grabbed my shirt and made my way out of the hooch. The night air was cool as I walked down the dirty road between the barracks. Under a starlit sky, I could hear all the familiar sounds of Nam. Bullfrogs, helicopters, and off in the far distance, gunfire. Still couldn't believe how easily I'd gotten used to hearing them over the months. Was this all a dream? Somehow I knew it was, but I felt the need to continue with it, as if there was a purpose to it. Though what that might be, I couldn't fathom. So I went along with it. This strange, almost melancholy dream. And so I kept walking towards those mysterious campfires. I began to make out the soldiers gathered around them. It was weird. They weren't just from one outfit. Recognizing their unit patches on their sleeves, I saw men from the 101st Airborne, and others from the 25th Infantry, plus many others. What the hell was going on here? Why were all these men gathered here together? As I entered the area, a few of them took notice of me and nodded their heads or offered a friendly wave of the hand. They were casual, as if off duty, awaiting the next orders. I approached the nearest campfire. Its heat felt good. The guys around it were smoking, drinking coffee, and just kidding around, telling jokes and whatever. One of them looked up, saw me. He moved over, motioning me to come sit beside him.
Yo, grab a rock and come join us.
Thanks.
How you doing?
Okay. What's going on?
Just waiting for our orders to move out.
Gotcha, I said. I couldn't help but notice how young he was. How young they all were. I'd just turned 21 a few months earlier, but these guys were younger.
Hey, you from New England? I'm digging your accent, man.
Good catch. I'm from southern New Hampshire, little town called Somersworth. You?
Sounds nice. I like small towns. Beats the big cities anytime.
What about you? Where you from?
Boulder, Colorado.
Ah, heart of the Rocky Mountains.
Yeah, most beautiful place in the world. I'd give anything to see those mountains again now.
I know what you mean. The things back home.
You a short-timer?
You bet I am. Only 10 more days in country, then I'm on that big bird back to the world.
Well, good for you, pal. Good for you.
He was silent then, as they all were. Each of them had a look of sadness about them. Before I could say anything else, a top sergeant suddenly appeared and began shouting.
All right, you bunch of lazy no-good grunts. Off your feet. It's time to move out. Hustle it up.
And just like that, they threw their cigarette butts into the flames, tossed away the remainder of their drinks, and began to get to their feet. All of them moving like men who'd done this lots of times.
Well, short-timer, that's it, our cue to get going. Take care of yourself.
Ah, right, sure. Where are you going?
Get in formation. Hustle it up.
Just like that, they formed up, 4 men abreast. The guy I'd been talking to looked back at me.
Company, move out. Hut. 1, 2, your left, your right, your left, right, left.
Then they began to march past me, heading towards the darkened jungle night beyond the clearing. As the soldier I'd been talking to passed by, he saluted me and smiled.
Don't forget us.
And then all of them, marching past me, repeated the same words.
Don't forget us.
Don't forget us.
Don't forget us.
Hey.
Don't forget us.
Don't forget us.
Don't forget us. Don't forget us.
The formation kept going. I realized there weren't only a few hundred. There were thousands of them, all smiling sadly as they marched off into the night. Don't forget us. Don't forget us. Now I knew who they were, and my heart broke. No! I cried out. Wait! Please! Don't go! Come back! Please come back! I felt a hand shaking my shoulder.
Wake up, Corporal. Wake up.
I opened my eyes. The stewardess leaning over me was lovely. She smiled. I twisted my head around. I was on a commercial airliner with other GIs.
You were dreaming.
Yeah, right. I guess I was.
But it's all right now. You're going home.
This was an Evcol Entertainment Clockwork Digital Studios original production, a part of the On Another Wavelength audio anthology series, featuring the voice talents of Samantha Boffin, Will Harrison-Wallace, Mitch Howell, and Chris Machari. Written by Ron Fortier. Directed and produced by Simon James Collier. Series created and co-produced by Adam Dechanel. Soundscape design, Zachary Elliott-Hatton.